Peru were beaten 1-0 by Denmark in their first World Cup finals match since 1982, with Yussuf Poulsen's strike settling the contest after the South Americans missed a first-half penalty. Christian Cueva blew the opportunity to give the Peruvians the lead just before the interval as he blazed over a spot kick awarded via the video assistant referee system. Poulsen, who had given the penalty away with a foul on Cueva, then broke the deadlock in the 59th minute with a cool finish, having been teed up by Christian Eriksen. Untroubled by the Danish forwards for the most part, although there are question marks over his positioning for Poulsen's winner. Put his body on the line on a number of occasions, most notably to deny Jorgensen. The captain led by example with a number of vital headers in both areas. Battled well with the physical elements of Denmark's attacking play. Patrolled the left flank as he traded darting runs with Poulsen. Quiet after an early flourish in which he had a powerful long shot saved. Lots of energy in the Peru midfield, who showed discipline beyond his 22 years. That said, he was booked. Showed flashes of skill on the left before making way for Guerrero on the hour. One but then missed a late first-half penalty. Clearly affected, he put in an admirable shift in the second that only lacked clinical finishing. The former Watford loanee demonstrated bags of pace on the right, and he nearly curled in a first-half opener. Stretched the Danish defence at times, but was too often isolated. Failed to get his boot on the end of Peru's best chances. Made some excellent stops and some routine saves. Set a new Danish record for number of minutes since conceding a goal. Brentford's first representative at a World Cup was a steady if unspectacular presence. Another captain's shift from the Denmark centre-half, who made a number of telling blocks and tackles. The Chelsea man matched Farfan and Carrillo for pace when Peru stretched the game. Remained calm at left-back under some intense Peru pressure. The former Fulham and Wigan midfielder lasted just 36 minutes before being stretchered off with an injury to his ribs. A busy figure in the middle of the park, he showed his worth to both Denmark's defensive and attacking duties. Struggled to make a real impact on the game, his darting runs at defense were few and far between. Quiet by his standards, he nevertheless only needed the one opportunity to unlock Peru and assist Poulsen's winner. Conceded the penalty, but bounced back in the second half to score the only goal of the game following an electric counter-attack. Worked hard on his own up top, he received little support from his teammates. Peru's all-time top scorer Paulo Guerrero, cleared to play at the tournament in May when a Swiss court granted a temporary lifting of his 14-month drug ban, went close to equalizing after coming off the bench as his back-heeled effort went wide, before Jefferson Farfan was denied by the foot of Kasper Schmeichel. While they ended up defeated, with Denmark joining France on 3 points in Group C, this was certainly a creditable performance from Peru as they made their long-awaited comeback at this level. Is Denmark's Poulsen ready for Dream Premier League move? Roared on by their multitude of supporters in Sarask's Mordovia Stadium, who joined them in a passionate pre-match rendition of the national anthem. They made a bright start to the match with Yoshna Mariotin and Edison Flores shooting off target. Lively Andre Carrillo brought a decent save out of Schmeichel, before Farfan saw his shot diverted wide by a fine block from Danish skipper Simon Kjær. Denmark, for whom Thomas Delaney had shot over, were forced into a change in the 35th minute as the injured William Kvist was substituted for Lasse Schön, and 3 minutes later Eriksen sent a free kick into the wall, with Schön's effort on the rebound being dealt with by goalkeeper Pedro Galles. The VAR system then came to the fore as Peru were handed the chance to delight their fans. Kasper Schmeichel celebrates after Christian Cueva's penalty miss. Getty Images. Cueva went down in the box as he was challenged by Poulsen, and Gambian referee Bakary Gassama went to watch the replay back on the pitchside monitor before pointing to the spot. But Cueva, having stuttered in his run-up, horribly miscued his attempt from 12 yards and saw the ball sail over. Cueva's misery increased just prior to the hour mark when Denmark broke forward and Poulsen latched onto Eriksen's pass and put his side in front. Peru spurned a number of chances to equalize and salvage a point. Reuters. Flores had a shot well saved by Schmeichel moments later before coming off for Guerrero, who almost immediately sent a header into the Leicester keeper's arms. Peru remained on the front foot, and after Guerrero's clever backheel trickled wide, Schmeichel did well once again as he kept out Farfan's shot with his boot. Eriksen then had a chance at the other end which Gallies palmed away, and subsequent pressure from Peru proved in vain. Follow The Independent Sport on Instagram here, for all of the best images, videos and stories from around the sporting world.